welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Tonight, the third of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Here's Lewis. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Alex Highsmith. It's a gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Good throw, out wide, it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
He
dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Yellow!
On the ground, it's Lewis. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Yellow!
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3. Fight on these two.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big play for KC. And even 30 yards. Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jalen Royal. Touchdown, KC.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs, and now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green light. Just left. Go.
Play action now for Field.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Green light. Fingers left. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open man downfield, that's Godless. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play for the Jets. An even 40 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
A 1st down throw for Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it just past their 25.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to bounce back.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll run it. Here's Lewis. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll run with Lewis. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Mahomes. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Third and 5. Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Harrison Butker now for the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the legs to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and And what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Here we go, son. 319, let's go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, son. 5, 9.
Here's Fields to keep it himself.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Come on, son. Tonight.
That one caught by Smith. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his
Here we
hands?
go. Yes, sir. Cut.
1st down. Fields. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this 1st quarter. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They are facing a 2nd and long.
Here we go. Good. 58, which is that? Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12. And the Jets have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here we go. 319, can I do that? Cut.
Fields operating out of the pistol. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. This is Lewis. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. Now, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Quickly to the end. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case,
left side, going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Grab a start on the ground. He'll get about 2. Devon knocked off there on the tackle. From the 35, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. 319.
On the give, this is Allen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Gets to the edge at the 30, and he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 23 yards, and the Jets have a first down.
Here we go. We're good. Turn, ball, turn.
They send Godwin in motion. They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a three-point game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Here we go, son.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Right.
A run on first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Here we go. 319, get that. Right.
Fields from the pistol. He's got his big tight end, Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Jets.
The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Makes the score Jets 14, Chiefs 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. Going for it all. That's hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. Pickup of 46 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Patrick to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Here we go. 319, that's right.
Fields now to throw on first down. Godwin working the right side.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and 10.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw is Fields. Escaping to his left.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. First down throw, Mahomes. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Now timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. One's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game.
Here we go. 19 Jackson.
Here comes Allen, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. Start low, sir.
Allen gonna get it again. Lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
319, just what? Right.
Now, Fields. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. And he will score. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Jets. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right.
They'll begin here on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes back. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he will go all the way. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 319, just what? Is that right?
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's complete for the Royals. That keeps puts him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, AC. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 319, just nut.
A first down throw for Fields. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Don't jump, ready? 319.
Fields now on 2nd down. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third and long.
Here we go, son. Yes, sir. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Yellow.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Here's Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Yellow. 15.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Next to score, Chiefs 42, Jets 28. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, tonight. 19 windy. Here we go. Tonight.
On 1st and 10, Fields. This one on target to Godwin. He's close to a first down. It's the gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you go.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it is Allen. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
Here we go. 58, is that? Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go, shot. 319, you ready, shot? Right. Right.
Fields to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he is going to have a Jets first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
319, get set.
Second down. It's Fields. Throw on the run is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming.
Here we go.
They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
Here we go. 319, get set.
They send Godwin in motion.
Go.
Fields to throw for it. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Malik Mustafa. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80. What's that?
Handoff here, up the middle. He's to the 45. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Yellow. 480.
Again here to Pacheco. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
Yellow. 480.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Pretty quickly, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On third down, they go with Pacheco. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
First down. Fields. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
His kick is good. And the Jets are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yellow.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Mahomes back. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off, and that's Smith running right. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Give to Smith on his own read. And off they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Once again, it's Smith. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.